What's up, guys? Frugal BC here, and we got a portfolio update, and it's a positive one. I actually have 3 coins that are in moonbag territory. I'm going to talk more about what that is, what that means, but some coins are really taking off lately, and I want to show you which ones have done the best for me and the ones that didn't do so hot, everything in between. So we will take a look at that on today's show. Before we do that, guys, if you like these kinds of updates, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button. As I always say, you don't have to smash it, you can just press it gently. We are brought to you by non-fungible domains. If you want to take that confusing letters and numbers address and make it something real simple, mine's frugalbc.algo. You can do that right with non-fungible domains. They got segments and vaults, all kinds of good stuff. Check out their link in the description below. And we're brought to you by Fractal Monsters, a play-to-earn game on the Algorand blockchain. Love playing this game. You can earn. It's like a little Pokemon Tamagotchi style of a game. A lot of fun. You can play it right in your browser and you can earn crypto with it. Check out a link for that in the description below as well. Let's talk about our portfolio today because it's been really exciting. It's so much fun to be in a bull market. I mean, this is kind of the mini bull. We got the bigger bull market coming, hopefully, after the halving. And, you know, we did get our last bull run was somewhat truncated. I think Bitcoin should have gotten a lot higher than it did. We did hit all-time highs on Bitcoin, and that's one of the coins that's done okay for me. Done pretty well, but I'll show you which ones have done better. So let's just get into the portfolio. All right, so this is the spreadsheet I have. If you guys saw this one before, you can see I have my total average entry, total holdings, which is pretty close to accurate. I updated it yesterday. It's probably a little off now, but pretty close. Near, for example, is pumped up more, so that number's probably a little higher. Thanks to a big near pump, and near pumped up to about 750. I actually hit the 750 mark yesterday. I am now in moonbag territory. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you look at column G here, that is the total sold. By the way, it's adding up the total as the new total. So ignore that little sum that pops up. So that's how much I've sold in crypto so far. So as you can see, like I've actually sold almost $700 worth of Bitcoin lately, just because my number was so high. I started with 1,000. I don't even remember where that 1,000 came from. It wasn't part of my moon bag that I bought, or my bull run bag that I put together, which is what this portfolio mostly is, as well as a few additions. And Algorand's not on here, by the way, and I'll explain why that is in a bit. Yeah, but anyway, as you can see, I got 3 coins that are in positive moon bag territory. That's Solana, Metis, and Near Protocol. What does that mean? Well, the last time I did this update, I called it profit, and I realized that was kind of misleading. Actually, total sold could probably be said to be profit, because that's how much I have taken out. I've taken out $1,600 so far in profits. There'll be plenty more of that coming forward. We're not even into the real bull yet. But moonbag means that I have taken out my entire initial investment, and everything in there is profit. In other words, this is where if everything in my portfolio went to zero tomorrow, this is where I'd be. So overall, if everything went to zero tomorrow, which is not going to, if crypto just doesn't work that way, it would be quite the global event if it did, everything went to zero. But if it did, I would be at 1,000. I'd be under $1,000, so I'd still be at a loss right now. But profit plus holdings is if I sold everything tomorrow, that's how much I'd be up. So I'd be up 162%. That would be from buying $2,600 worth of crypto and selling nearly 7,000. That would be quite a decent margin. Most people would be pretty happy with that. You know, imagine this was 260,000. You were selling for 700,000. Well, that's a lot of fun. You're gonna enjoy that. That's some places that's pretty close to retirement money. In fact, where I live, you can retire. You could be done. You could be financially independent on 700,000, especially if you have alternative sources of income, so you're not completely relying on it. Oh yeah, no, I'd be if that were the numbers, I would just sell everything off, pay the taxes, and be done with work. But it is what it is, and I'm thinking this is maybe going to 10x even from where it is now. I think a lot of these coins really have a lot of room to run. I really think we're going to have more than $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. For sure. We'll see that. We'll see $100,000 Bitcoin easily this run. Probably should have come close to it last time. We got cut off a little early. I don't know if that's what's going to happen now. Now I think a lot of the institutions are invested in having this thing go up. So, but you never know. It doesn't matter, by the way. We don't have to make predictions. I kind of explained this stuff a bunch of times, but we do not have predictions. Don't matter. What you need to do is have a plan for the bear and a plan for the bull. So during the bear, I was buying, and you know, it's not the most fun thing to do. You feel like you're kind of shoveling your money into a furnace. But now I'm so glad I did it. You know, this is what happens in the bull run. You're always really, really glad that you did those things that felt so crappy in the bear run. So yeah, we took some profits in Metis, and I've been putting limit orders now, and this is great. I really like doing these limit orders because you just put them in there. You say, hey, when it gets to, you know, for near, let's talk about near. For near, it was, hey, when it gets to 750, sell this much off. In this case, it was 75, sell 75 off. And it happened overnight. When this morning it was much below that, but I hit that 750 mark and made some profit. If you have a big pullback, so you could also put limit orders in on the other side. So if you have significant pullbacks, you just automatically buy it in. That I'm a little more nervous. I'd rather watch that in person, but maybe I'll play around with that. There's always a decision about whether you want to, you know, whether you want to do these things automatically or you want to kind of have your hands on it. I'd rather, something like that right now, I'd rather do it by manually, so to speak. Yeah, so not everything up. I'm up on just about everything except XRP. That's crazy. That surprised me. I thought XRP would, they have a big community of people that are really into XRP, so I'm kind of surprised at that one. I'm actually slightly, I mean, not a lot. I'm slightly underwater on XRP, which is kind of crazy. Then some like Matic have just started to finally go up. Still haven't taken any profit on that. You know, we're looking at $1.50 price target. It's been in the dollar, hit $1.20 something, I think, maybe even a little higher. So it's getting close. That one's been stuck. I mean, it's been really quiet. And then yeah, Blur, I'm up a little bit on Blur, but it's been, I really thought that was a mistake. I really thought that one was going to do well, and it might still. You know, some of these have gone slower than others. Near was like, when other stuff had started to move up a little, Near had just sat. I mean, it just sat there. So I thought, oh, maybe Near won't be the one, and then boom, you know, we're up almost 5x. I mean, I'm up 5x from my position. Actual, it's probably more like 6x from the very bottom. So yeah, I mean, this is also why I tell people, hey, get a bag, you know, don't just get 1 or 2 coins, get a bag, be ready to start selling off. One thing I will say, Solana, I think I jumped the gun a little on Solana, but you know, the best thing is to have a strategy and stick to it. I think that's the most important thing for this stuff, you know, and it'll pay off. It might, in some stuff, it might not pay off as well as others, but I think if you find yourself chasing lanes too much, changing lanes too much, you just end up, you know, there's a good chance you miss out on everything. So yeah, you know, I could have said, hey, Near wasn't doing well. Why don't I go all in on Metis? Then that money would be sitting there while Near is pumping. So I'd rather have, I think it's good. This is why I think it's good to diversify, because you just kind of don't know which coins are going to pump. Now, said I would talk about Algorand and why Algorand is not on here. And I got a question, even though I thought I explained it last time. Still got some questions in the comments, like, why didn't you include Algorand? This is why, because I'm in here. So as you can see, I got about 5,500 worth of Algorand or other ASAs, US dollar coin on here. And I'm making, let me show you, because I've already taken rewards today. Here's one of the ones I'm in, and let me see, will it show it? So we added about 443. That's what we took in today for just US dollar coin algo. So it's over $5 with my USDC, algo go ETH. 27, 395, 415, 382. So you can see these numbers are starting to climb as Algorand goes up. So I still have price exposure. Now, usually my strategy with farming pools like this is try to stick to stables. Either at least one stable, if not 2 stable coins. 2 stable coins is awesome because you kind of just can't lose. But if you think the price of Algorand is going to go up, so at the beginning of a bull run, I thought this one, definitely the next cycle, probably the cycle after that, I will stick to USDC algo because it'll be relatively stable, but I'm still getting price exposure as Algorand is going to rise up. And that's why I think that's a good idea. So in fact, in a way, I kind of bought in algo at a lower price, moving stuff from a stable to Algorand. And then now as that goes up, as Algorand goes up, I'm exposed to that price, but I still have the stabilizing factor of USDC. So I'd rather do that than the ASAs. I have some little ASAs, of little amounts, because I earn from Fractal Monsters. I've earned Akita and DFly and Pepe, so I just put them in here. The Pepe one's kind of cool because that was like $3, like the other two are, but now it's it's been as high as 15. And you can see my other one. I'm earning like about 50 cents a day on that one. You can see with, you know, if I 10x this, I could be getting like some kind of money you can start like paying some bills on, you know what I mean? And that's sort of the plan. But that's my portfolio update for this month, week. I don't know how often I'm going to do them. I just every once in a while when I think something is interesting to show, I'll do an update. And if you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. Always happy to answer questions. I'm still at the stage where I think I can get back to everybody. I know someday that won't be the case because there'll just be too many comments. I think it's kind of getting close to that, but not quite. I still can keep up with them. So leave your comments below. Hope everyone's having a good day and enjoying these crypto pumps. And let me know about your successes too. Leave that in the comment below. Anyway, I'm Frugal BC. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the future.